Hi, my sketch clubbers. How are you today? Can you see there on my wrist? Oh, let me see. Get the camera right. Can you see there on my wrist? There's a little turtle there. Cute. I thought, let's do a quick little drawing of a turtle, just like this one. And let's draw. Okay, here we go. Got my sketchbook ready. I've got horizontal or landscape today. Here's a good close-up of that cute little turtle. Okay, so I'm going to use a bit of a pencil and a black liner and lots of colours. Now, if you feel that you need a little bit of help getting started with this, with a pencil, go for that. Otherwise, just plunge right in with black texture. So I'm going to draw a big soft line. It's going to be the underbelly of the turtle's body. Soft curvy line coming up like this. All right. And now I'm going to switch straight over to a black marker pen, and you can join me doing that too. Okay, now let's see. From that curved line, I'm going to do the big shell, big gorgeous shell. I need to make sure I've got room for feet on the bottom, and I'm going to go straight up, over, and down like this. And that soft curvy line helps you know where to start and stop. But pretty much that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start by drawing a bit of a line, and I'm going to deliberately make it a little bit wonky, joining that along. Okay, not quite perfect on purpose. And I'm going to draw the head in this end and the tail in that end. So starting from that corner, I'm going to draw the head shape. And you can see there, it started, came down lower. That's good. And then I'm going to continue along, a bit wonky and not quite perfect, a little bit past the end of the shell. I want to smooth that line out there. There we go. And now from this to the end, I'm just going to do pretty much a line there, make a little tail. I'm going to give her a little soft closed eye. So there's a little smile with a few well-spaced eyelashes, just like that. And some little feet. Hello. Two here and two back here. And then in the inside, this is where our fun colour part happens. I'm going to draw some hexagons. Now a hexagon has 6 sides. And to be very mathematical and careful about it, you would be making them all the same angle. But I'm going to have a bit of fun and make it a bit quirky. So I'm going to start here, pretty much the middle top, with one line. And then I'm going to go across a little bit. And I'm going to slope down a little bit. So it's kind of like half the hexagon. Another line, straight, another line. So I went up, across, down, and then the reflection of that. So 6 sides. Now I can start building more hexagons from that one. So that top line there, I'm going to use as my starting point for my next one. So I'm going to go up, and then slope in, and then across. And if your hexagons don't work exactly, doesn't matter. Just have fun doing shapes. Now my next hexagon has already got 2 of the sides already drawn here. So I can just go across, down, down. And you can see that the more you build in, the more you can add. All right, down, across. So sometimes you only need to draw a few lines. Across. Oh, now look here. This hexagon is running into the edge. So part of that shape on the turtle's shell might be curved around the edge there. So let's go up and let's go down. And they don't quite meet. Do you see that? Because that's a bit hidden. So let's look at the one above that. Okay, so it's got this side and this side. So I need to go up. Oh, I've bumped into the edge already. So it's if it goes down. And then I can go this one here. And this must be the tiny little bit of another one starting. And then that one's good. All right, now I've got 3 sides already on this one. So go up. Oh, and I think the rest of that is disappearing off the edge too. Okay. And this one I only need 1 line. There we go. So you just keep building them in. There we go. Build, 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 build. Oh, there we go. That one needs a line there. This one needs a line here. And you keep building it and making it move this way. Now I'm doing lots more hexagons than on the little turtle here. I did that on purpose because I thought lots of fun to add lots more patterns and shapes and colours. Because you know me, I like a bit of all that. There we go. Building in some more. So even if they don't all turn out looking quite like a hexagon, I think that's quirky and fun. And it also helps it make it look a bit 3D, because sometimes when you look at them flat, they'd be perfect. But then when they curve around a surface, they'd be a little bit different. The lines and angles would change a little bit. So I think by making this a bit quirky helps that. Okay, let's keep drawing our cute little turtle with all these funky, wonky hexagons all over his or her shell. Okay, there we go. This one needs that line. One more line there. There we go. I think I've got them all now. Now I have a couple of pencil lines, of course, from before. Make sure that black texture is dry before you start rubbing over the top. And I'll rub that out so it doesn't get trapped underneath. There we go. And on a couple of these, before I put the black texture away, I'm going to do a few stripies. Might do that around this edge one too. One more stripe there. Maybe I'll get some going vertical on here. Now, because it's black and dark, I can just do a colour right over the top of it, of course. But if you wanted to, you could always do that afterwards. Now, on the little turtle, it actually has some little stripes along the bottom here. So I'm going to do those. So I'm going to do the first stripe here as if the shell extends down. And again at the end there. And I'm going to space them probably not quite a half a centimetre apart. But of course, it's a bit approximate. It's good to maybe sometimes not do things mathematically. And I'm going to make that a pattern. And I'm going to colour black every second little wonky rectangle. And that gives me a nice bold pattern of stripes too, doesn't it? I could have gone along with my wedge texture and gone like that and being very quick about it. But I thought that maybe I'd show you that way to do it so that you know another time if you've only got a pen or just a skinny texture. Nearly there. And now, guys, pretty much this is up to you to do the colours. I'll do a few. I'm going to use some of that hot pink I used yesterday and some other colours, probably some orange. And I'm quite deliberately going to let it be a little bit messy today, not quite coloured in. Sometimes go over the lines. Do you see what I mean about sometimes leaving a gap, going outside the lines? And I'm going to repeat some colours. See how I'm doing a few repeats. What I'm looking for now are anywhere I've got two shapes that haven't been coloured in next to it. Now I've got a couple of blank ones, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with just some spots in those blank ones. But, you know, patterns, colours, you do it your way. I think it looks good if you can repeat them somewhere. I'm going to put some blue spots over the top of that green one here. And then I also kept out that pinky purple colour. In fact, let's see if I get that hot pink as well. Let's get the pink shapes down. And we'll do some spots over the top with the purpley one. That's what I'll do. I'm actually colouring spots this time so that they're a little bit larger. Very fun, guys. Okay, so my inspiration was this turtle, and I totally changed it and made it into mine. You know how I like to do that. Woohoo! Okay, so good fun. I hope you had fun drawing your turtle.